LS11 Universe, it's Xander.
And Ray.
And welcome to AEW Universe Mode. Welcome to Full Gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unwashed masses have packed into this building tonight for Full Gear. We have quite the hell of a lineup, Xander. We're coming to you right from Salt Lake City, Utah for Full Gear. Here tonight, our opening match. The limited Keith Lee versus Wardlow.
Well, here comes the muscle of the Pinnacle. And ladies and gentlemen, we are hopeful, I can neither confirm nor deny, this hopefully will be the final WWE 2K19 episode of AEW Universe Mode. There's currently a glitch in 22 causing it to crash with too many downloaded characters, so I cannot confirm or deny yet. But back on track now, that is the last I'll talk on it. Wardlow, the muscle of the way, who's been on a rampage as of late, is making his way to the ring. He is the reason MJF is still AEW World Champion right now.
What are you talking about?
If you look back to AEW Grand Slam, this is where this matchup came about. In the main event of Grand Slam, Keith Lee hit the Spirit Bomb on MJF when Wardlow hit Keith Lee over the back with a crowbar.
All I remember is MJF beating Keith Lee, and we don't focus on the past here in AEW. AEW is about the future, and the future is Wardlow. Wardlow, one of the fastest rising stars in all of All Elite Wrestling, and tonight he's going to get a win over the limited, overrated Keith Lee.
Well, Wardlow tonight, this is his first pay-per-view singles match as part of AEW. We did see Wardlow as part of the Casino Battle Royale a few months ago at All Out, and that's where this man, Keith Lee, made his debut in AEW, coming out as the Joker entry of the Casino Battle Royale, where he ultimately won it and got that world title opportunity. But now tonight, Keith Lee and Wardlow are going to have an absolute hoss fest here in the opening contest. Keith Lee, despite what my colleague says, Keith Lee is limitless as he makes his way to the ring. Keith Lee has battled beasts in the past. He's toppled titans. And now tonight, he walks into a war with Wardlow.
Wardlow is a massive hulk of a man. Quite the impressive physique on him. Reminds me of a younger Batista. This man here is just kind of meh to me. He was unable to beat MJF, and the only reason he won the Casino Battle Royale is because he had that Joker entrant, in my humble opinion. So tonight, I think everything turns up Wardlow, and Wardlow will get in the chase for a championship, whether that be the AEW title or possibly the TNT championship.
Well, limitless Keith Lee makes his way to the ring tonight. Lee and Wardlow, as I said, this is going to be an absolute hoss fest between these two individuals tonight. These two, they are a large man, but they are fast as well. Keith Lee flies around the ring like he weighs 100 pounds less than he does. Keith Lee and Wardlow going one-on-one. Here we go.
To kick off Full Gear, ladies and gentlemen. Wardlow starting off with the strikes, and Keith Lee returns fire.
Keith Lee with a big clothesline now. This is not going to be a technical wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. Wardlow with a punch to the face. Keith Lee, headbutt to Wardlow. And now Keith Lee picking Wardlow back up to his feet. Keith Lee headbutts again. And now Lee goes for a punch. Wardlow slapping him in the face. And oh my God!
The strength on Wardlow!
He just had a military press to Lee. And now Lee runs back into the ring. Wardlow following suit. And Keith Lee gets caught. Wardlow throws him into the corner. Clothesline to the back. Keith Lee out of the way. And now Keith Lee gets his head clapped by Wardlow. Wardlow goes for a clothesline, but Keith takes him down. Keith Lee getting him back up to his feet. And now Keith Lee throws Wardlow into the ropes. If you remember in Keith Lee's first one-on-one match in AEW, he did that to Pac and sent Pac flying out of the ring.
Yep, well, Pac goes flying a lot. Another power slam, but Wardlow seems to have endured.
Now Keith getting Wardlow back up to his feet. Keith Lee getting right in the face of Wardlow. Goes for another headbutt. Wardlow into a jawbreaker. Wardlow with a clothesline, but Keith Lee doesn't stagger.
Hit him again!
Wardlow now throwing Keith across the ring into the corner. Clothesline again. Now Keith Lee goes down. And now Wardlow. Knee into the back of Keith Lee. And
so smart on Wardlow. Don't let Lee breathe. Suplex!
Wardlow, the strength on display right now, powering Keith Lee around this ring. Keith Lee back to his feet, though, with a right hook. And Keith Lee Gets grabbed by Wardlow, who slams him into the mat. But there's a knee into the back from Wardlow to Keith Lee. Wardlow getting fired up now.
Wardlow going for the cover. Aubrey Edwards, 1. Kick out there by Lee.
Keith Lee getting the shoulder up. Wardlow now. Goes for a kick to the back. Keith Lee throws Wardlow off the ropes. Tries to grab him. Keith Lee gets caught. Wardlow with an elbow strike. And now Wardlow. Right hand from Keith. Keith Lee with Wardlow off the ropes. Hurricane Rana from Keith. That's what I'm talking about when I say Keith Lee moves like a cruiserweight, but hits like a heavyweight. And now Wardlow turns it around on him. Keith Lee in the corner thanks to Wardlow. Wardlow turns the limitless Keith Lee around, and Wardlow grabs onto him, scoops Keith Lee up, and Wardlow drops him face first into that top turnbuckle. And, slams the arm into the mat. Wardlow now with Keith Lee. Drags him to the center of the ring. Wardlow into another cover. For the win here, Wardlow. Cover on Lee.
Aubrey slow that count, I would say.
And Keith Lee out before even a 1 count could be counted. And now Keith powers back up to his feet, and Keith Lee grabs Wardlow, scoops him up, throws him into the ropes again. Keith Lee saying anything you can do, I can do better with a chop to Wardlow. Super kick from Keith Lee.
Come on, Wardlow.
There's a headbutt now.
Come on. Yeah, grab him. Ooh, bring him right down.
Wardlow brings Keith Lee face first into the mat, and now Wardlow takes out the arm of Lee. Wardlow
starting to focus on the head here of Keith Lee, doing some traditional ground and pound here. Now Wardlow goes to the side. Wardlow, boom! Big standing elbow drop there from Wardlow. Wardlow slowly starting to dominate the limited one. Here we go. Oh no. Here he goes. He's going to lock it in.
Wardlow's got a submission in now on Keith Lee, trying to choke out Keith Lee. Is Keith Lee going to be forced to tap out here? Keith Lee trying to fight out. It's fight out or tap out. Keith Lee slides out of it.
Keith Lee falling out of that kneeling full Nelson.
And now Keith with a right hook to Wardlow. Wardlow goes down to one knee. Keith with another punch to the back. Wardlow grabs Keith. Wardlow with Lee off the ropes. Big boot from Wardlow. And now Wardlow into another cover. 1, 2, no. Keith Lee kicks out. And now Wardlow grabs Keith with an elbow to the back. And again. And again. Wardlow driving Keith into the mat. And Wardlow now with a knee to the head of Keith Lee. Wardlow with a kick to the back now. Kicks him in the ribs, turns him over. Keith Lee gets turned over by Wardlow. And now Wardlow with Lee. Lee taking out the legs. Keith Lee picking Wardlow back up to his feet now. And Keith Lee gets him up. Here we go. Keith Lee. Big bang catastrophe. Keith with the big bang catastrophe. That's one of many matches. 2, 3, no! Wardlow somehow got the shoulders up.
Keith Lee stands Wardlow up. Wardlow gets hit in the gut. And now Wardlow coming back with a punch. Wardlow throwing him into the ropes. Here we go. Wardlow. Oh! Kicking down the limited Keith Lee. As Wardlow, the fastest rising star here, starts working the leg. Oh!
Wardlow takes out the leg now, and now Wardlow with an elbow to Keith Lee. Wardlow standing over Keith Lee now. Wardlow takes out the arm of Lee. And now Wardlow punching Keith Lee in the face repeatedly. Wardlow into a cover on Keith Lee. 1, 2, no. Keith Lee gets the shoulders up. Wardlow now grabs Keith, puts his knees in the back. Wardlow has Keith Lee wrenching back on the back of Keith Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wondered what I missed the least about this game, Wardlow now, Keith Lee getting back up to his feet. Elbow from Keith. Super kick. Keith Lee throwing super kicks like his last name is Jackson tonight. Kicks him in the ribs. Keith Lee gonna go for Spirit Bomb. Wardlow threw him backwards.
Wardlow now picking up Lee, working the neck.
Wardlow, as you said, working the neck of Keith Lee now, and Wardlow with the neck takes down Lee. Picking him back up to his feet now is Wardlow. Wardlow grabs him. Look at this. Wardlow choke slam.
Wardlow with that choke slam. Here's the cover.
1, no. Keith Lee kicks out. Keith Lee powers back to his feet. Keith Lee gets caught by Wardlow. Wardlow throws him over the top rope now, and Wardlow goes for a right hand. Keith Lee counters. Keith getting back into the ring now, and Keith Lee with Wardlow. Throws him across the ring. Keith Lee puts him in the corner. Lee grabs Wardlow, takes him down, and Keith Lee going up to the middle rope. Keith with a Vader bomb from Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee drops an elbow. Keith Lee has been compared to guys like Vader before in the past. And now Keith picking him up to his feet again. Keith Lee, right hand connects. Puts him in the ropes. Sends Wardlow off the ropes. Keith went for a Hurricane Rana. The powerbomb gets hit instead.
Oh, now Wardlow targeting the legs.
Wardlow looking to put the finishing blow on Keith Lee. Scoops him up. F10.
Oh, he hit it. Here we go. Here's the cover. Here's the cover. Count it, Aubrey. Count it, Aubrey. Here's the 1. There's the 2. Here's the... No! Damn it!
Keith Lee kicks out of the F10, and Wardlow just looking to do it one more time. Wardlow, no, Keith finds the counter and punches the big man in the back. Super kick from Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee gets Wardlow back up to his feet, kicks him in the ribs.
No.
Keith Lee.
No. Come on. Come on, Wardlow. No.
Picks him up.
No.
Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb to Wardlow. Keith Lee turns him over into the cover for the win.
No.
One,
Come on, Wardlow.
2.
No. Yes.
Wardlow getting the shoulders up. Keith Lee now picking Wardlow back up to his feet. Keith Lee, right hand connects again. Wardlow is now kicked out of Keith Lee's 2 best shots. Keith Lee kicked out of Wardlow's best shot. What's it going to take to finish one of these two?
I guarantee you Wardlow has more.
Wardlow now has Keith Lee, pulls him out of the corner, pops him up, power bombs him out of the corner. And now Wardlow has Keith down. Wardlow turns him over, and Wardlow grabs the leg, drops Keith Lee. There's a kick to the ribs now from Wardlow, and Wardlow saying, bring it on. He grabs Keith Lee by the arm now, and Wardlow drags the Limitless One to the center of the ring, and snapping the arm again into the mat. Wardlow focusing on that arm of Keith Lee heavily tonight. Working on the neck now is Wardlow.
Wardlow cranking the neck again with another neck crank. Now Keith Lee has got Maiko down here. Wardlow, come on Wardlow, stay off of him.
Keith Lee now pops back up. Keith Lee with an uppercut. And now Keith grabs Wardlow, throws him across the ring, into the corner. Keith Lee grabs Wardlow, who counters with a kick to the head. Wardlow tries to grab him from behind, perhaps looking for a suplex. Keith Lee countered though. And now Keith grabs Wardlow. No, Wardlow kicks out the knee. Right hand, no, counter for counter. Keith Lee. Good Lord.
Tip for tat there for a while, Xander.
Hell for leather tonight. Keith Lee throws Wardlow into the air again.
Come on, that's unnecessary by Keith.
He's throwing him like he's a child. Right hand from Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee grabs Wardlow. Wardlow, he's a guy that we've only seen be defeated once in LS11 Universe, and that was by Bryan Danielson.
You're right, Xander. I wonder why you don't give him enough credit.
Right hand from Wardlow to Keith Lee. I've said Wardlow's an incredible competitor all the time. I've said he's a future world champion. He throws Keith Lee into the ropes tonight.
But you're acting like Keith Lee defeating him is a foregone conclusion.
I have not, as there's a right hand from Wardlow to Keith Lee. Wardlow now.
You seem biased to me, Xander.
Do you want to be the pot or the kettle on this one? Keith Lee gets hit with a back body drop, kick to the
ribs.
Well,
you want to know what I am in this situation? The champion.
Wardlow gets caught. Keith Lee gets popped up for a choke slam. Wardlow now covers Keith Lee for the win. 1, 2, no. Keith Lee kicks out. If Wardlow can get the win tonight, that will be the biggest win of his AEW career thus far over a talent like Keith Lee. And Wardlow's looking to make it happen.
Come on.
Wardlow.
Hit the F. No.
Wardlow looked like he was going for F10. Keith Lee gets him on a torture rack.
No.
Torture rack backbreaker from Lee. And now Keith Lee. Here we go. Keith Lee gonna end it. Kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in.
No.
The
No.
Spirit Bomb again.
No. Come on, Wardlow.
Spirit Bomb connects for the second time. Pulls him to the center of the ring. Keith Lee into the cover. 1,
No.
2,
No.
3.
No! Damn it!
Keith Lee proves he is limitless tonight. Keith Lee defeats Wardlow. These two big men went tit for tat tonight, hell for leather. Keith Lee was throwing super kicks. Wardlow was throwing Keith. It was a hell of a fight between these two. Wardlow, like I said, this guy's got a bright future ahead of him. Championship gold will be in his future one day, I have no doubt. But tonight, your winner is limitless Keith Lee.
I guess even a broken clock is right twice a day. Keith Lee, despite all the odds, somehow defeats Wardlow. I doubt it would ever happen again if you put them in the same ring again.
Well, Keith Lee also avenging that tag team loss from a few nights ago on Dynamite. Huge win for Keith Lee tonight over Wardlow. I wonder what's next for Keith Lee. But we got plenty more coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That was just one of our first. That was just the first of many matches. Wait a minute. That's Harwood.
That's Dex. That's FTR of the Revival. I guess he's blowing off some steam here on Jungle Boy after they stole their title match from them.
Well, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are supposed to be the number one contenders for the tag titles, but Dax is beating the hell out of Jungle Boy. Is Jungle Boy going to be able to compete for the titles tonight? He throws him gut first into that guardrail.
Oh no.
Slams into that car.
No, my car again.
Throws him into that car. Dax with the elbow to the neck of Jungle Boy.
God.
Decks him with a right hook. Oh, but on the other side of the parking lot, there's Cash with a chair to Luchasaurus.
I think Luchasaurus was running in trying to save Jungle Boy, only for Cash to be behind him.
FTR jumping Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Jurassic Express being jumped by FTR. FTR essentially saying, if we don't get the title shots tonight, nobody does. They've beaten all the other teams there are to beat in AEW. I guess they assume maybe if they take out Jurassic Express tonight, they'll get the match with the Rhodes brothers later tonight. As he hits him right in the head with that chair. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are down. We're going to move into the women's title match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have updates on Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, but for right now, it seems the tag title match is off. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the AEW Women's Championship. Here comes the runaway Ruby Soho to the ring.
Don't run away. Midnight Hideaway. Ruby Soho.
Sure. Ruby Soho won this number one contendership a few weeks ago at Dynamite Grand Slam when she beat Thunder Rosa one-on-one, earning herself this pay-per-view title match tonight against Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. And Ruby Soho looking to capture gold for the first time in her LS11 career tonight.
Ruby Soho's a hell of a talent, but let's be honest, no one's beating Britt Baker.
As Ruby Soho slides into the ring tonight. Ruby Soho, she's been a favorite among the fans for quite some time now. She's here tonight. This is her first pay-per-view appearance in LS11 Universe. She debuted on the Dynamite after Revolution. Came so close to becoming the number one contender many times, but finally tonight, she's getting that title match. And, you know, Ray, a few nights ago, or just about a week ago on Dynamite, this woman, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D., the AEW Women's Champion, she was pinned for the first time in her LS11 career in a tag team match. It was herself and Nyla Rose against Ruby Soho and Athena pinned Britt Baker in that matchup. So where's Britt Baker's mindset got to be after suffering her first loss in Dynamite?
That's where it needs to be, Xander, on this match. Can't think about the past, like I was saying earlier.
Well, Britt Baker making her way into the ring tonight. Looking to capture, or not capture, but retain the AEW Women's World Championship over Ruby Soho.
And yes, chat, we know she has a new belt.
There's nothing we can do about it on 2K19.
I figured I'd just get that out of the way.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. When this series
because I was
moves...
like, he's forgetting this, and we're going to get comments about it.
Well, I've mentioned it on Dynamite the last few weeks.
Okay.
But anyways, The AEW Women's World Title is on the line. We will upgrade to the new belt when we move to 2K22 once the crashing glitch is fixed when you have too many downloaded characters. But introducing the challenger, she is the Runaway, Ruby Soho. And introducing her opponent, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. Britt Baker, she might have been pinned for the first time in that tag match, but that was a tag match. She is still undefeated in singles action, one of only a few stars in the AEW who can say that. That being herself, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the world champion, and Maxwell's challenger later tonight, Darby Allin, being some of the only unpinned in singles action people here.
All of them AEW originals.
Yep.
Oh, and you left out one. CM Punk.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be seeing him later tonight as well. There's quite a few. I was just naming the most prominent ones that came to mind, that being the champions and challengers tonight. As Baker immediately slides out of the ring, pacing back and forth, and Soho tries to hit her with a baseball slide, and Britt gets back in the ring now.
A very good tactical move there by Baker.
She gets kicked in the head, though, now. Of course, I know you weren't here for that episode of Dynamite, Ray, but on that night that Athena pinned Britt Baker, it was off of the runaway kick from Ruby that got the win for Athena and Soho, as now Ruby Soho kicking Britt Baker in the knees, fires away, knocks her into the ropes. Now she sends Britt off the ropes. Hurricane Rana into a DDT from Soho.
Xander, what am I supposed to extract from that situation?
Well, it shows that Ruby Soho's runaway kick is capable of beating Dr. Britt Baker.
In a tag match.
Well, Britt Baker now
a
kicks
tag
her
match
in the
is a
ribs.
much different environment. What do you want? Do you want me to say, oh, now that he's going to lose the title? Why are you bringing up this like pseudoscience of yours? I am so tired of this conspiracy.
Cover. No, kick out.
Thank you. Brought on by you.
Anyways, kick to the back now from Baker to Ruby Soho. Britt Baker, kick to the back of Ruby, and Baker grabs Soho. Ruby Soho pops up into a Hurricane Rana.
And I think Ruby Soho's a great talent, don't get me wrong, but we're facing one of the best women's wrestlers in the world today.
Britt Baker now knocking her back, and Britt Baker grabbing Ruby Soho, pops her up for a suplex. Ruby Soho slides out of it. Ruby, grabs her. German suplex, cover. 1, no. And now Soho picking her up to her feet. Ruby Soho kicks her in the knees. Firing away now, Ruby gets caught. Thrown in the corner by Britt. Britt Baker with a drop kick to the back. Ruby getting back to her feet now. Ruby Soho gets caught. Britt Baker now swings herself around into a Hurricane Rana.
Great move there by the champion, Britt Baker. Here we go as Britt Baker picks up Ruby Soho, knocking her into the corner here.
Well, the champion, all credit where it's due. Britt Baker's got a mean streak a mile long in the AEW. She's pinned some of the best. Whoa! Arm drag off the top from Soho into a cannonball senton from the middle rope. And there's a chop, kick to the knee. Britt Baker in trouble. Ruby Soho firing away. Right hand connects. Taking her down now to one knee. Ruby picks her up. Ruby Soho, forearm strike connects. Britt Baker grabs hold of her, and now Baker grabs Soho. Throws her into the corner. Ruby gets caught with a flip from Britt Baker. And now Britt kicks her in the head, turns her over. Britt Baker grabs Soho and kick to the side of the head.
So has it been made official yet that now we're getting FTR versus the Rhodes brothers tonight?
I have not gotten any word on that yet, Ray.
It seems only fair to me.
Well, when I know, I'll let you all know. As Ruby Soho knee to the head of Britt Baker. Right hand from Britt. Britt Baker grabs Soho, throws her into the corner. Baker, whoa, Soho out of the way. Ruby Soho gets caught, turns her around. Side Russian leg sweep to Britt Baker. And now Britt gets taken out. Whoa, small package.
Great move there by the champion. Come on, count it, Aubrey. Count it.
2, no.
Damn it.
Only a 2 count there. Soho got the shoulders up. Britt with an elbow strike gets kicked in the knee. Soho, big kick to the head there from Ruby Soho. She picks up Britt Baker now, and Ruby grabs onto Britt. Huge kick to the head. Ruby with a modified runaway kick. 1,
No.
2.
No.
No!
What were you saying about the runaway kick, Xander?
Well, I said it got a win in a tag match, Ray. That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
Now, Ruby...
now you're editing your statements because I'm right. Come on, Britt Baker.
Right hook from Ruby, and now Ruby Soho, forearm strike to Baker. Ruby Soho gets caught. Britt Baker sends her off the ropes. Britt, Hurricane Rana takes her down. Britt Baker now has Ruby Soho sitting her up now. Baker with Soho. What's Britt thinking here? Oh, she takes her down, driving her knee into the back, pulling back on the arms. Ruby Soho trying to fight out, but Baker driving back on the back, driving her knee further into the back, and again.
Come on, Britt.
Britt Baker just putting all the torque on the back of Soho. We're going to damage the back. But Ruby Soho powers back up to her feet. Ruby breaking the hold. Elbow to the ribs of D.M.D. And now Britt Baker gets caught. Oh, whoa, was going for a Canadian Destroyer. Ruby countered into a sunset flip.
Come on, she's in the ropes. She's in the ropes, Aubrey.
One,
come on.
2, no, count
it. Count it.
2, no. Counter for counter with these two tonight. Britt's got her in the ropes down. Britt Baker with Soho. Slides through the legs. Pops up. Baker. Hurricane Rana to Ruby Soho. And now Britt Baker picking her back up to her feet now. Britt kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. Britt Baker spinning her around the ring. Swinging Ruby around the ring. Takes her down. And now Ruby, well, back to her feet. Uppercut to Britt. Ruby Soho, forearm strike. Turns Britt Baker around. Ruby grabs her. Back body drop to the champion. Britt Baker now getting picked back up to her feet. Ruby Soho grabs onto her. Ruby throws her in the corner. Ruby Soho with shoulders into the ribs. And now Ruby coming out the ropes. Kick to the head.
And she's coming off the other rope.
Kicks her again. Looking for a third.
No, come on.
Kick number 3. Down goes Britt. Ruby with a trifecta of kicks to the head. Picks Britt Baker back up to her feet. Britt Baker takes her down. And now Britt kicks her in the ribs herself. Britt looking for curb stomp.
Count it, Aubrey. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
What was I saying?
Well, just like that, Britt Baker retains once again and remains undefeated in singles competition.
That she does, Xander. That she does. Just like I said it would happen.
Britt Baker keeping that AEW Women's title for yet another night. She continues to be one of the longest reigning champions in the AEW Universe mode alongside MJF, who we'll be seeing later tonight.
She just rolls up Ruby. I thought it was over there. This amazing DDT leg position in that headlock.
Right here, I thought it was coming to a close when Ruby hit those 3 consecutive kicks, but Britt found the counter, kicked her in the gut, hit the stomp, and it was over. Your winner, and still the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker.
D.M.D.
Britt Baker gets the win. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an update on the tag team titles. I've been told management has decided they are going to look for a new team to take the place of Jurassic Express.
Where can you find a team on such short notice?
I'm not sure, but we'll find out as we have more action up next. As here comes the leader of Death Triangle to the ring. Here comes the Bastard.
The Bastard, Pac. Pac's had a hard time getting things started in AEW. You know I like him, I will admit that. He's kind of had a hard go of things recently, I would say.
The most recent run-in with the Undisputed Elite has really affected things with Death Triangle. Of course, they had that matchup with the Undisputed Originals, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly at Grand Slam a few weeks ago. Now tonight, Pac, he got his revenge a few weeks ago when he beat the hell out of Adam Cole backstage with a chair and put Adam Cole out for the foreseeable future. We should be hearing back and seeing Adam Cole back in the ring within the next few weeks at least. But that brought on the ire of the Best Bout Machine, and that's what brought us to this matchup tonight. So Pac making his way to the ring.
Two well-respected talents here tonight, Xander. Two guys, though, who, with all due respect, have had a hard time kind of getting things going here in AEW.
I agree with you there. Pac makes his way to the ring. He takes on the Best Bout Machine, the Cleaner, Kenny Omega.
Pac, of course, being CM Punk's first win on pay-per-view a few months ago at Revolution.
Kenny Omega, this is he's getting back on the winning track. He's been on a winning streak as of late. He had a rough start to Dynamite, losing to MJF in the first episode and Darby Allin and All Out.
And now he looks to correct that all and take this win here over Pac and firmly establish himself at the top of this card here. He wants that AEW World Championship. He has made no secret about that.
He absolutely has not. Kenny Omega making his way to the ring.
And an interesting power dynamic has formed within the Undisputed Elite because of it, Xander. I feel like Adam Cole and Kenny Omega have been used to leading their own teams for so long that the idea of someone else doing it is just unthinkable.
You're absolutely right. The two of them, they seem to be getting along just fine right now, agreeing to team up together a few weeks ago, and then creating the tag match that we'll be seeing later tonight between the Undisputed Elite against the Dark Order.
But you have to wonder about that, Xander.
You really do, but it's Pac and Omega one-on-one in our third bit of action tonight. Here we go. They lock up. Pac grabs Omega by the head and takes him down. Pac's got him, punches Kenny in the head. And again, Pac, the bastard, staying in control of Omega here. Knocks him back now, and Pac kicking him in the knee. Pac gets caught. Omega with a German suplex. And now Kenny with a right hook. Pac with an elbow strike counters. Pac went for a forearm. Kenny knocks him back. Kenny Omega now grabs Pac. They lock back up. And now Pac's got him by the neck again and pushes him away. They lock back up again. Kenny into a wrist lock. Turns it around now. Puts the arm behind the back of Pac. And Kenny Omega with the bastard pushes him away. Kenny grabs him now and spins Pac around. Kenny Omega with Pac off the ropes. Kenny. Oh! Popped up into a powerbomb from Pac. Now the bastard went for a right hook, got caught. Kenny countered. Kenny Omega kicks in the ribs. Went for a DDT. It's counter for counter with these two right now. As Pac gets a swanton on him from a standing position. Pac now picks Omega back up to his feet. Right hook connects, and Pac with Omega on the ropes. Clothesline. Taking him down now, Pac. Waiting for Omega to get back up now. Pac with a forearm strike. And again, knocking back Omega, who kicks him in the ribs. Kenny Omega with a clothesline to Pac.
Kenny Omega. Oh, grabbing Pac here. Pac
fighting out of that headlock now, and the bastard knocking back Omega. Pac with Omega. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Pac with a kick to the ribs. Throws Omega across the ring. Middle rope. Sunset flip. Takes him down. Pac now standing over Omega. And Pac went for a forearm. Kenny kicked him in the ribs. Kenny Omega slaps him. And a right hook now from Kenny. Kenny Omega with Pac off the ropes. Kenny Omega knee strike takes down Pac. And now Kenny grabs Pac, drags him away to the center of the ring. Cover on Pac. 1, 2, no! The bastard kicks out. And now Kenny grabbing Pac, picking him back up to his feet. Kenny Omega knee strike. Overhead, leg drop to the back of the skull. Turns Pac over now and Kenny into a cover. 1, 2, no!
Kenny, I think, needs to shift here into another gear if he wants to win this match. Kenny, now trying to get on top. But Pac getting up to his feet and dropping the jaw. Okay. Oh, and Kenny slipping under that punch, returning fire. Pac trying to come out with a forearm, but Kenny cuts it off. Kenny Omega now. Oh, Pac slips. Pac. Oh, Frankensteiner.
And now Pac with Omega down. The bastard looking to end it. He picks up Kenny Omega. Right hand turns him around. Poison Rana from Pac. Takes down Omega. And now he grabs him by the arm. Pac into the Brutalizer. Brutalizer is in. Oh, but Omega
trying to reverse the pressure.
Omega gets out of it. And now Kenny Omega. Right hand from Pac. And now Pac on another right hook to Omega. Kenny Omega grabs him. Omega hooks the arms of Pac. Omega. Whoa. Pac counters it. Hurricane Rana to Kenny Omega. And Pac with Omega picking him back up to his feet. Pac, right hand of Kenny, knocks him into the ropes. Pac now with Omega off the ropes. Flipping arm drag from Pac to Omega. And now Pac. Kenny Omega grabs him down. Kenny with Pac, picks him up and drives him into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Kenny. Oh, Kenny Omega. Here we go. Looking for V-Trigger. A V-Trigger from Omega. And he says, bang. Omega now stalking the bastard. Kenny Omega kicks him in the back. Knee into the back of Pac. Kenny now has him down. Omega, this is going to be it. Here we go. Gets him up on the shoulders. 1 winged angel. 1, 2, 3.
Omega wins this match and stuff, I think, is slowly starting to rebuild himself here in All Elite Wrestling.
It seems he has, Ray, as Kenny Omega gets the win tonight over the bastard Pac. Kenny Omega beats Pac tonight. Pac, he had multiple spots where it looked like he might have been able to turn it around and get the win, but in the end, Kenny Omega shows why he is called the best bout machine, shows why many consider him to be the best there is in AEW. He hits that one-winged angel, and it was game, set, and match for the bastard Pac. So Kenny Omega getting that big win tonight over Pac.
Kenny Omega definitely looking very impressive here.
You gotta wonder what's next for Omega. When is he gonna start shifting his focus back towards the world title? Which, at the end of the night, will be held by one of the two men that has beaten him so far in AEW. We'll find out what's next for Omega later on this week. But up next, it's a matchup many years in the making.
A matchup that this man says... So, just to break this down, this man is the inventor, or as he puts it, the inventor of the GTS maneuver that Punk has made famous.
Correct.
KENTA, a legend in pro wrestling, Noah. A legend all over the wrestling world.
And now he's making his way to the ring tonight. KENTA making his first pay-per-view appearance in AEW, officially part of the AEW roster now in LS11 Universe. And now KENTA tonight. He's already 2-0 since his debut in Dynamite. He beat Christian Cage on his first night, and he absolutely decimated Matt Hardy the following week. KENTA, he has been on a path of destruction, and we're going to find out tonight who the true master of the go-to-sleep is. As here comes the man who calls himself the best in the world, CM Punk.
Oh ho ho ho! In case you didn't know, people, this attire here tonight references Punk's Ring of Honor days, the days of the straight edge superstar. CM Punk was then the Ring of Honor champion.
CM Punk making his way to the ring tonight. Punk is undefeated in AEW since the series began. You look at some of the names he has gone up against. Miro, Pac, Ricky Starks. CM Punk has been on a roll here in AEW. And now tonight, I'd say this is his biggest challenge towards his undefeated streak to date as he goes one-on-one with KENTA. One of the best wrestlers in the world. Two of the best in the world meeting one-on-one tonight. CM Punk, he's not been shy about it. He's said before, yeah, he got the go to sleep from KENTA. And tonight, KENTA says he wants it back.
That he does. I think KENTA has some pent-up aggression, considering, let's be honest here, Punk's height Punk's flown higher than Kenta has. Punk's achieved more than Kenta has, and he feels like, I think he's blaming the stealing of stuff like this on CM Punk. Well, I don't think it's Punk's fault necessarily.
As Kenta threw some kicks, now Punk returning fire. You can see very similar styles between these two. Punk flips Kenta across the ring. And now CM Punk grabs Kenta, picking him up to his feet, and Punk forearm strike to Kenta. CM Punk now grabs Kenta. Kenta spins him around. Hurricane Rana! And now Kenta, kick to the back of Punk. Punk getting back to his feet now, and Punk with a kick to Kenta again. Kenta finds the counter. And now Kenta with Punk into a suplex, takes him down. Kenta's got Punk down now. Kenta with CM Punk, picking him back up to his feet. Kenta grabs Punk, throws him off the ropes. Kenta now grabs him, back body drop connects to CM Punk. Punk now powering back up to his feet. And you gotta wonder, who really is in the right in this situation? I can understand Kenta's frustrations about Punk, but...
Neckbreaker there by Punk. But is it really the cause of the move?
I don't know. It is strange to see, and it's interesting to see these two finally clashing now, as Kenta hits a huge knee strike on CM Punk to take him down. And Kenta now grabbing Punk, and Kenta with a kick to the head of CM Punk, and again. Kenta has him down now, and Kenta...
But then again, Kenta, I think, is saying this is about more than just a move. This is about things being taken from me. Opportunities being taken from me. Title chances being taken away from me by people like CM Punk. By people like, I hate saying it, Raw's or SmackDown's Finn Balor. Taking opportunities from him. I think Kenta feels that he's been passed up by people who have taken things that were rightfully his whole career.
Well, another man that you can say that to, we saw it on Dynamite just a few nights ago, Bryan Danielson. Because a few nights ago, Danielson got into a brawl with Malachi Black, and Kenta showed up where Kenta attacked Danielson. Danielson's running knee, his Bowie knee strike, came from Kenta.
And Kenta, here, he's...
As he covers CM Punk, 1, 2, Punk puts his feet on the ropes.
Not using the necessary energy to power out. That is a veteran move there by CM Punk.
Punk's got Kenta now, and Kenta gets caught. Punk with a jawbreaker, knocking him back. CM Punk kicks at the knees, and now Punk with Kenta off the ropes. CM Punk grabs him into swinging neck breaker to Kenta. Punk now with a kick to Kenta. CM Punk getting Kenta back up to his feet, and Punk spinning wheel kick to Kenta. Punk kicks him in the ribs, spins him around again, knocks him into the corner. Punk throws Kenta across the ring. Punk, another cut, catches him again, flips him across the ring. Kenta lands on his feet. Kenta now with a slap to Punk. And Kenta with CM Punk throws him into the corner. Kenta grabs onto him and turns him around. Kenta kicks him in those ribs. Drop kick!
Kenta
hits that big hesitation drop kick. He's got Punk down now. Kenta. 1, 2, no. CM Punk kicks out. Punk is down. Kenta, he's going up to the top. Kenta is perched up high. Kenta. Oh, CM Punk getting back to his feet. Punk dodges a missile drop kick. And now Punk goes for a right hand. Kenta caught him. Kenta spins him around, throws him over the top rope, and Kenta.
Punk hanging on there. Oh, and Punk returns fire. Punk, trying to come with that springboard clothesline.
Kenta caught him though, and now Kenta with Punk throws him over the top again. Kenta went for another right. Punk countered again. Punk going up to the top this time. CM Punk diving missile drop kick to Kenta. And now Punk grabs Kenta, getting him back to his feet, and CM Punk with Kenta. Kenta counters and puts Punk in the corners, knees in the back. Kenta with a double axe handle. Punk goes down. Kenta getting him back up to his feet. Kenta with Punk. Grabs hold of him. Throws him over the top rope. And Kenta with Punk. Oh, man. Here we go. Kenta grabs Punk. Kenta. DDT on the apron. And Punk drops to the mat. As Kenta grabs him. Kenta kicking CM Punk in the head. Punk goes down. Kenta gets caught. Punk throws him back into the ring. And CM Punk now follows him back in. Punk. Spinning wheel kick to Kenta. And Punk now. Whoa! Punk! Pile driver!
Oh my God!
Punk busts busts out a pile driver to Kenta. And now Kenta slowly stirring as Punk gets up off the top rope. CM Punk grabs Kenta, drops him again.
Kenta 2K22 no selling.
Swanton from Punk. That's a bit of a callback to an old rivalry for Punk. And now CM Punk picks Kenta up again, and Punk with Kenta. Into the corner, CM Punk. No, Kenta caught him. Kenta went for a slap. Punk caught him now. CM Punk with Kenta back into the corner. Punk. No! Caught with a knee strike. Kenta went for a knee of his own. Punk counters. It's been very evenly They've been very evenly matched so far tonight. Feels like it's a counter for every counter, a move for every move. As Punk turns Kenta around into the corner. CM Punk with Kenta. Oh man, is Punk doing what I think he's about to?
Oh my god.
Punk's got him on the top rope. Punk.
Oh my god. From the top, Xander.
Punk going up to the top. CM Punk going for a Superplex Falcon Arrow.
Oh my god.
CM Punk now pulling himself to the top rope alone now. Punk. He's up top. CM Punk. What's he looking for here? Punk with a diving knee to the skull of Kenta, takes him down, and a kick for good measure. And now Punk picks him up, and CM Punk with a kick to the head. And it went for another kick. Kenta caught him. Kenta running drop kick to CM Punk. A single leg drop kick from Kenta. Punk goes down to the corner, and Kenta with another kick. Punk pushes him away. And now CM Punk, spinning wheel kick, Kenta dodged him. Enziguri from Punk.
Punk now coming back into it. Kenta getting kicked in the leg here. Kenta. Oh, Kenta returning fire. Kenta now trying. Kenta with a knee to that back.
Kenta's looking for the GTS.
If he can hit the GTS on Punk.
Punk countered it. Pushes him away. CM Punk now gets caught. Kicks Kenta in the ribs. And Punk kicks Kenta now. CM Punk with Kenta. Spinning wheel kick puts him in the corner. And Punk now grabs Kenta. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. CM Punk. What is he thinking here? Punk with another flip to Kenta. Plants him flat on his back. And CM Punk, his turn. Here we go. Punk gonna look to make Kenta go.
Is it Theory, Xander? If you can do it better than the original.
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
I guess that answers that question.
It sure does. CM Punk gets the win.
Is it Thievery? We need to do it better than the original, Xander.
It appears as if you've got a point there. Because CM Punk is your winner.
Good showing, good effort there by Kenta. But at the end of this, it's just too much for him as Punk gets another win in that column here. How long before Punk is challenging for the AEW Championship?
Good question. CM Punk gets a huge win tonight. CM Punk puts Kenta in his rearview mirror. CM Punk with a win. CM Punk gets the win over Kenta tonight. We got plenty more coming up though. As up next tonight on AEW Full Gear, we're going to have another matchup. As coming up next, it's the Dark Order versus the Undisputed Elite. As here comes Colt Cabana of the Dark Order to the ring. Colt Cabana making his way to the ring tonight, representing the Dark Order.
Colt, very sad day in these four matches.
Well, yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Hopefully YouTube's auto detect copyright feature didn't catch Colt Cabana's theme and like, you gotta mute this song or you gotta mute this section of the video. So hopefully we're fine. We'll find out. Not, you know, it's fine. It's Colt Cabana making his way to the ring. Colt Cabana, I mean, he's a long tenured wrestler. He's been around for a while. He's been around the block. He's been just about everywhere in the world, really.
That he has, and that he has, but that gives him a wealth of experience. Well, I don't think any more experience than the Undisputed Elite would have.
You got a good point. Colt Cabana's definitely got the most experience out of anyone on his team tonight. Colt Cabana, part of the Dark Order, but making his own entrance tonight because there's no 4-man entrances in 2K19 and the ones in 2K22 are fucking terrible. Anyways. Colt Cabana teaming with his brethren of the Dark Order. Evil Uno and Stu Grayson unable to compete tonight, having been taken out by the Undisputed Elite over the last few weeks, leaving the remainder of the Dark Order's men to be able to do this one tonight. That being the 3 men you're about to see on your screens here. The large and ever intimidating Dark Order number 10, John Silver, and Big Red, Eric Redbeard. The remainder of the Dark Order making their way to the ring. The Dark Order had their work cut out for them tonight as they make their way to the ring. We've been seeing a whole new side of the Dark Order in this feud with the Undisputed Elite. We've been seeing the Dark Order finally get serious, finally focus on the matchups that they have. So the Dark Order making their way to the ring.
They really shouldn't even be in this match, Sander. I think they're easily mismatched here.
Well, this matchup came about when Kenny Omega and Adam Cole decided to give a team-building exercise, as they called it, to Red Dragon and the Young Bucks, which led to this matchup when the Undisputed Elite continuously targeted the Dark Order. As the Dark Order make their way to the ring tonight. Silver, Redbeard, 10, all here. Cabana already waiting for them at ringside. The Dark Order has arrived. They're here.
They are.
I see Redbeard fired up, taking charge for a moment. Because as we know, Eric Redbeard has the most history with the late great exalted Brody Lee out of everyone in the Dark Order. Was Brody Lee's tag team partner for many, many years. But the Dark Order have made their way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bring out their opponents.
Here they come, Xander.
The first team of their opponents making their way to the ring. Here come the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are here making their way to the ring. Matt and Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks make their way to the ring. Original members of the Elite are these two. The Young Bucks tonight. It's been a very up and down road for them in AEW since Universe Mode began. In the very first episode, they were knocked out of the tag team title tournament.
In the very first round, Xander, there was a massive shock to the AEW audience that the Young Bucks wouldn't even be going to the second round. They'd be knocked out in the first. And ever since then, they've been trying to get back to that world tag title picture. We still don't know the tag title situation as of right now, from what I understand.
Correct. We have not found a team to take the place of Jurassic Express, but management is very adamant that it will not be FTR after their assault.
I hear Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus have been taken to a hospital near here.
But now, here come the other members of the Undisputed Elite. A legendary tag team of Ring of Honor, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Red Dragon making their way to the ring. It's undisputed that these two are one of the best tag teams in the world. They've had gold everywhere they have gone, except AEW. Kyle and Bobby making their way to the ring. Kyle and Bobby and the Young Bucks have made no secret about it. They are not big fans of one another. Red Dragon and the Young Bucks, not a big fan of this whole Undisputed Elite situation. But Adam Cole and Kenny Omega are really the glue holding these two sides together, keeping them from imploding, I would say.
They are adamant that they can make it work, and maybe in this match they'll be able to make it work. But these two teams, they might be like oil and water, Xander.
It very well might be. So Kyle and Bobby making their way to the ring. So it's the Young Bucks and the Red Dragon versus the Dark Order. And it is, I believe that is Matt Jackson starting off with Colt Cabana. I can't quite tell, but I believe that is Matt Jackson. I can't tell from here. Could be Nick.
That is Matt.
Okay, good. I've said it before. I will probably never be able to tell the difference between the two. As Colt Cabana with a body slam to Matt Jackson and a neck breaker takes him down. And now Colt Cabana kicks at the knee. Colt Cabana kicks him again, taking him down. And again, Matt Jackson back to his feet. Matt Jackson gets caught. Right hand connects to Colt Cabana, knocking him back and spinning wheel kick. Grabs onto him, pops him up, and a Uranagi, dropping Colt Cabana into the mat. Kicks him in the ribs again now, taking him down. As now Matt Jackson gets caught, Colt Cabana picks him up, and Colt Cabana spiking him on his shoulder. Colt Cabana drops him, and now Cabana drags Matt to the center of the ring towards the corner of the Dark Order. And Colt Cabana, what's he thinking here? Colt Cabana. What is Cabana thinking here? He's got Matt Jackson down, but he's just kind of pacing around him. And, oh, Nick Jackson sliding in the ring as John Silver gets tagged in. Oh, and Matt, throws Silver right past the other members of the Dark Order who can't do anything to him right now. As Matt Jackson, what's he doing here? Jackson kicks Silver in the ribs, and Matt Jackson power bombs him into the apron.
Matt Jackson looking really good here. Matt Jackson going back into the ring, launching off the ropes.
Oh, kicks Redbeard in the knees. And now Matt Jackson. Tag made to Bobby Fish. And we'll have a Red Dragon joining the mix now. It's Bobby Fish. As now he hits a German suplex onto John Silver. Picking him back up to his feet now. Bobby Fish knocks him down. And John Silver kicks him in the ribs.
No. And Bobby Fish reversing it with that Hurricane Rana.
As Bobby Fish now picks him back up to his feet. Bobby Fish kicks him, knocks him down. Fish grabs onto him, throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Bobby Fish grabs John Silver, and Fish, exploder into the corner, takes down Silver. As Silver crawling towards the Dark Order, here comes Redbeard.
Eric Redbeard's in the match. Here we go, the powerhouse. Oh, immediately rolled up by Bobby Fish.
Fish looking for the win. One. No.
Okay.
Redbeard.
Redbeard.
Redbeard with a jackknife. Oh, but Bobby Fish gets up and turns it around. Bobby Fish. Backslide. 1, 2. No. Bobby Fish nearly got Eric Redbeard there. And now Fish kicks at the knee. Bobby Fish with Redbeard throws him into the corner. Bobby Fish grabs Redbeard and into the corner, over the head, belly to belly, takes him down. Bobby Fish now picks Redbeard back up to his feet, and Bobby Fish with Redbeard grabs hold of him, throws him into the corner. Bobby Fish, Kyle grabbing Redbeard. Bobby brings his knee into the ribs, and Eric goes down. Bobby Fish kicks him on the way down for good measure. Bobby Fish now grabs hold of him. Redbeard finds the counter, puts him in the corner. Now there's a counter. Bobby Fish, right hook connects. And now Bobby Fish with Redbeard into the corner again. Bobby Fish tries to make a tag, but Redbeard caught him. Redbeard with Fish throws him across the ring into the corner of the Dark Order. Fish now tags in 10. Dark Order 10 is in the ring now. Off the ropes goes Fish and Redbeard in 10. Good Lord, the height Bobby Fish just got with their combined might. It's 10.
10. Now stomping Fish while he's down. Kyle O'Reilly looking very concerned for his tag partner.
Remember 10 pinned Bobby Fish in singles action a few nights ago on Dynamite. As now Bobby Fish is down in 10, getting him back up to his feet. 10 grabs Fish, gets him up on his shoulders, and 10, Bobby Fish counters into a DDT. Bobby Fish now getting him back up to his feet. And Bobby Fish with 10 throws him across the ring into the corner. Fish, tag made. I believe that is Nick Jackson now. Yes, it is. Nick Jackson is the one wearing the headband. That's how I remember it for now. Double snap to the arms. They send 10 now off the ropes. Double kick from Nick and Bobby. The Red Dragon.
They seem to be working together now.
I was going to say, and Bobby Fish saving him from 10. Bobby Fish using the referee's 5 count to its full discretion tonight. Knee strike from Nick Jackson. He picks up 10, and Nick gets 10 back up to his feet. Spin wheel kick to 10. Kicks him in the ribs, now puts him in the ropes. 10 fires back with a right hook.
Xander, if they can figure this out, that'll be a deadly combination for sure. Because you have the high-flying aspects of the Young Bucks with the more technical, grounded aspects of Red Dragon.
Absolutely, as Redbeard tagged back in, and now he's got Nick Jackson on his shoulders. Nick Jackson slides free, drops Redbeard into the mat.
Jackson starting to pick up Redbeard here. Redbeard stunned. He goes into the corner. They get him back into their corner.
And now what is Nick thinking? He's got Redbeard off the turnbuckle and into a Bulldog. The Undisputed Elite working together really well so far. As now he's thrown back into the corner again. And Redbeard stops the attempted tag. He grabs Nick.
And throwing him back into Dark Order's corner.
Throws him back in the corner of Dark Order. Nick counters again. Counter for counter here. As Nick went for a jab, got caught. And now Redbeard goes for a sidewalk slam, gets hit with a DDT. Nick Jackson goes up to the middle rope as Dark Order 10 is back in. 10 comes crashing toward them. Kyle O'Reilly is in. Kyle O'Reilly into the matchup now. I believe this is the first time we're seeing O'Reilly in the mix-up.
That is, Xander. That is Kyle O'Reilly. One of your personal favorites, Xander.
It's 10 with a flying headbutt. He absolutely is. O'Reilly goes down off that headbutt. And now 10. Well, both Matt and Bobby were trying to grab at 10. And Kyle with a reverse DDT drops him. Kyle O'Reilly taking him down. Kyle now picking him up to his feet. And Kyle O'Reilly kicked in the ribs by 10. 10 now gets caught. Tilt-a-whirl slam to Kyle. That's how he beat Bobby Fish a few nights ago. And then 10 picks Kyle back up to his feet. Grabs hold of him. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner of Dark Order. And what is 10 thinking here? He's got Kyle O'Reilly in the corner. It's 2K19. I'm pretty sure 10's got a finisher store, and he just put it in the corner. We're going to be here for a little while. Hey, Ray, you seen any good movies lately? Anyways, as 10 now has Kyle in the corner. I'm trying to make this as engaging as possible. Grabs onto him, scoops him up on his shoulders, and Kyle O'Reilly drives him into the mat. Kyle O'Reilly countering 10's offense there, as now Kyle gets him up to his feet, and Kyle throwing 10 off the ropes. Hip toss from O'Reilly, taking down Dark Order 10. And now Kyle getting him back up to his feet. Kyle O'Reilly kicks him in the ribs. Kyle into chasing the dragon. Cover.
Kyle into the 1, 2, no!
10 got the shoulders up. And now Kyle O'Reilly, the former Ring of Honor World Champion, grabs onto 10, throws him into the corner. And Kyle O'Reilly up to the middle rope. Kyle, look at this. Armbar in the ropes. Using the referee's 5 count to his full advantage once again. Down goes 10. As Kyle now sliding back into the ring. Sliding past the other members of the Undisputed Elite. Kyle throws him over the top rope now. And Bobby getting back up on the apron as Kyle with a suplex takes him down. And now Kyle picking 10 up to his feet. And Kyle O'Reilly with 10 into the corner. Kyle. Oh, Bobby grabs onto 10. 10 crawling towards the corner of Dark Order, but Kyle stopping him now, and Kyle O'Reilly throws it back into the corner. Kyle. What's he thinking here? Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, tried to grab him again, but 10 kicked him in the head. Kyle now fires back with an elbow strike. Sweeps the leg of 10. As Bobby Fish hops off the apron for a moment.
Now Kyle O'Reilly, going for that super kick.
Oh, a cheap shot from Matt Jackson.
That's the Young Bucks style, definitely. Here we go. Kyle O'Reilly throws him into the corner.
O'Reilly's got in the corner, goes for a kick. Gets caught with a clothesline. As now Kyle's got him down. 10 drags Kyle's limp body across the ring. Kyle back to his feet. Kyle grabs onto 10. Kyle O'Reilly, or grabbed onto by 10. 10 taking him towards the corner, but Kyle fighting back. Kyle O'Reilly enters back with some elbows to 10. And now Kyle. 10 grabs him. Clothesline to Kyle O'Reilly. And now Dark Order 10's got him down. 10. Tag made. Here comes Colt Cabana. Kyle rolls out of the ring again. Kyle O'Reilly back up on the apron. And Kyle grabs Colt Cabana. Kyle O'Reilly. Neck breaker to Colt Cabana in the ropes. Kyle now getting back into the ring. And Kyle O'Reilly stalking Cabana now. Kyle picking him up to his feet. Kyle O'Reilly grabs onto Cabana. And Kyle smacks him in the back. Grabs the arm. Kyle O'Reilly snapping the arm. And now O'Reilly. Back body drop to Colt Cabana connects. Kyle's got him down now, and Kyle O'Reilly. Tag made to Matt Jackson.
Matt Jackson. We're back to how we started.
We sure are. Right hand connects. Jackson with a kick to the ribs. Matt Jackson with a slap to the face now and a jab. Jackson grabs Cabana, throws him in the corner. Matt Jackson, big splash into the corner. Down goes Cabana. And now Matt picking him up to his feet as Redbeard and Silver begging for a tag. Went for a spinning wheel kick. Cabana caught him. Cabana now throws Jackson into the corner. Throws him into the corner of the Dark Order. Cabana gets caught now with a counter. And Matt Jackson gets caught with a punch from Eric Redbeard. Full mayhem going on as Matt Jackson takes down Dark Order 10. Jackson now going up to the middle rope. What is Matt thinking here? Matt with a diving fist to the face of Colt Cabana. Taking him down now, and Jackson with Cabana back to his feet. Matt Jackson, super kick. And Bobby Fish saying, wrap it up. 1, 2, no. And a neck breaker from Matt Jackson. Colt Cabana takes him down. And now Jackson picking Cabana back up to his feet. Over the top rope he goes. And Cabana gets caught with a right hook. Matt Jackson back into the ring now. His brother Nick getting up on the apron. Went for a super kick. Cabana ducked him. Cabana into a forearm strike.
Cabana starting to rally here.
Knee strike connects from Colt Cabana. And now Cabana picking him back up to his feet. Colt Cabana with Matt Jackson. Matt kicks him in the knee. And now Matt grabs Cabana. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag made to Bobby Fish. Oh, and look at this. Double super kick, Young Bucks style from Bobby Fish and Matt Jackson. John Silver tagged into the match now.
John Silver coming after him. Oh, an
Bobby
elbow.
Fish countered. Fish. Oh, a super kick of his own. It's a super kick party tonight. Clothesline from John Silver. And now John Silver picks him up again, and Silver kicks him in the ribs, pulls him in, hooks the arms, pops him up. Hurricane Rana. Getting back up to his feet now is Bobby Fish, and Bobby Fish sleeping with the fishes.
The sleeping with the fishes connect, and Bobby, the Undisputed Elite, look really happy with their work into a knee bar.
Knee bar's in, but John Silver got into the ropes. A rope break saving Silver on that one. Bobby Fish now picking Silver back up to his feet, grabs hold of him, throws Silver into the corner. Bobby Fish now tries to make another tag, but Silver caught him. Silver, no, Fish, countered. Bobby Fish countered, turns him around. Bobby Fish throws him into the corner. And Bobby Fish with another exploder into the corner to John Silver. And Bobby Fish tags Matt Jackson back into the mix. Picking him back up to his feet now is Matt. Spinning wheel kick connects. Matt Jackson went for another one. John Silver out of the way. Silver now with Jackson across the ring into the corner. Goes for a tag to Redbeard, but Jackson countered again. Matt Jackson jabs him, and again, Matt Jackson firing away now. Spinning back kick into a DDT. Matt Jackson taking him down. He picks up John Silver, and now Matt Jackson went for another jab. Silver grabs onto him. John Silver throws him into the corner. Silver kicks him. No. Jackson counters. And Matt Jackson, spinning wheel kick. No. Matt Jackson gets caught. Silver throws him back into the corner. John Silver now grabs Matt Jackson, who counters. And Jackson kicks him in the ribs. There's a chop. Man, Jackson's got him now. Jackson with Silver. Back into the corner.
To the corner. Matt.
Tag man to Kyle. And they're going to do it again. Another double super kick.
The stereo super kicks connect. And now, John Silver kicking up.
Silver knocks back O'Reilly. Silver now getting him back to his feet. John Silver goes for a kick. Kyle counters. Kyle O'Reilly pushes him away now. And Kyle, super kick.
Oh my God.
1,
2, here we go. 3.
That's it.
The Undisputed Elite.
The Undisputed Elite. Red Dragon and the Young Bucks. They teamed up real well tonight. They made a pretty good team tonight, I'd say.
I would say so too, Xander. Learning to work together is the Bucks and Red Dragon. The Undisputed Elite seem to be getting on the same page.
But now is time for a fight. Somebody is going to get their head kicked in.
The Battle of the Dragons is on, Xander.
For weeks, Malachi Black talked about seeing a dragon in his nightmares.
Yep.
One that haunted him as a child and has returned. But now, as he is a man, he has learned to remove the dragon's head. And that dragon to him is Bryan Danielson. Malachi Black went out of his way to pick this fight with Bryan Danielson. And Danielson said, I'll gladly fight anyone. Just know, for the first time in your life, Malachi, it's not going to be you doing the kicking. Someone else is going to kick your head in. And Bryan Danielson made that very clear, very apparent. And tonight, Bryan Danielson makes his way to the ring. This is a huge fight feel for Danielson tonight, but Danielson has battled monsters in the past many a times.
Yes, he has, Xander. But I don't think he's ever ran into something quite like the runaway train right now, the unstoppable force of Malachi Black.
You know, we talked about people being unpinned in singles action in AEW. Malachi Black is one of those guys. And Danielson looking to be the first one to defeat Malachi Black in AEW tonight.
Thinking that'll be quite the accomplishment for him in this match. But let's see what he can do here as he gets ready. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready for the presence of this, for the whole building's tone to change.
Malachi Black arrives tonight.
When Malachi Black makes his entrance, the mood in the arena changes, Xander.
Absolutely it does.
And it doesn't change till he's gone away.
You're 100% right on that one. Malachi Black, he's an unstoppable monster. This man, throughout his entire career on this channel, I ran the numbers the other day, his entire career on this channel, he has wrestled 32 matches. He won 31 of those.
That he has, Xander. That he has. And Malachi Black, one of the most destructive forces what anyone has ever seen in Universe. Maybe the most. Never having lost a match. Only ever losing one match. Never having lost a match in AEW. That was my correction. My apologies. But Danielson says that's all numbers. He doesn't care. Because when it really comes down to it, it's what he does in the ring. His record does not matter when that bell rings.
Absolutely right. It is a battle of strikers tonight. Danielson, he's one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. Many say he's the best wrestler alive right now. But when you come up against a striker like Malachi Black, a guy who can knock you out in one swift kick, just ask a lot of the AEW roster, they'll tell you. This man has knocked many people out. Look at Chris Jericho, for example. Christian Cage, the giant Paul White.
It feels like every pay-per-view we just kind of sacrifice someone to Malachi Black.
It really does. As Malachi Black makes his way to the ring.
And that creepy helmet comes off.
Danielson and Black, this is a first time ever matchup tonight.
Here we go.
Kicks the ribs from Danielson. Right hook takes Malachi down to one knee. And now they lock up. Danielson, this is the element Danielson wants to be in. Danielson wants to make this a technical element. That's going to throw Malachi off his game.
Aubrey Edwards looking to separate, and they both do. They both keep him. Respect as part of it.
And now Malachi fires away on Danielson, knocks him down to one knee. There's an elbow strike. Malachi Black grabs Danielson. Malachi slams him into the mat. Malachi Black went for a kick. Danielson rolls through a kick to the ribs from Malachi. Malachi Black, Danielson counters. Danielson answers back. And Bryan turns around. Bryan Danielson, full Nelson. Suplex takes down Malachi. 1, no. Bryan Danielson now picking him back up to his feet. Danielson with a forearm. Danielson firing away. No, Malachi counters. Malachi Black with a chop. Black grabs Danielson. Malachi Black with an exploder. Malachi Black goes for a kick. Danielson getting back to his feet. Sweeps the leg of Malachi Black. Bryan Danielson's got him down. Danielson uppercut connects. There's a kick from Malachi to Danielson. Malachi Black with Danielson. Into the corner. Knees in the back from Malachi. Malachi Black has got him down. Malachi goes for a kick to the back of Danielson. Malachi Black's got Danielson down. Malachi kicking him again and again here. Danielson, he's in a rough way right now as Malachi drops his knee into the back again. Malachi Black with another kick to Danielson. Malachi turning him over and Malachi Black into a cover. There's 1. There's 2. No. Kick out from Danielson. Malachi kicks him in the back now. Danielson goes down. Danielson is down. Malachi gets back up. Danielson arm drag takes down Malachi. Danielson, he's already done a lot better at avoiding the big strikes from Malachi than most people we've seen battle this monster. Danielson now getting elbowed in the head repeatedly. Danielson drops.
Danielson drops and now Malachi Black going for the cover. 1. No. Kick out.
Kick out from Danielson. Malachi Black picking him up to his feet. Malachi with a kick to the head. And there's another one. Malachi Black's got him down. Malachi grabs Danielson. Arm drag from Danielson. Danielson now grabs Malachi, throwing him off the ropes. Malachi Black taken down with a hip toss from Danielson. Now Bryan Danielson getting him back up to his feet. Danielson, uppercut to Black. Bryan Danielson, a knee strike from Malachi. And Malachi Black, what's he thinking now? He drags Danielson in the center of the ring. Cover. Malachi for the win. 1, no. Danielson out at 1. Malachi now kicks him in the back. Danielson powers back to his feet. Danielson with a forearm to Black. Black finds the counter. Malachi Black with a slap. Danielson gets knocked back. Malachi takes him down with a headlock. He's got Danielson down. Malachi looking to outwork Danielson. Looking to out-technical wrestle Danielson. Malachi Black with another kick. Danielson goes down. Malachi. Oh, man. Malachi Black is looking to fly. Malachi Black goes up to the top rope, and Malachi fires the bullet. Says, here we go. Off the top. Oh, went for a Meteora.
That knee strike just crashes and burns. And now Bryan Danielson, mind you, back on him. Here we go. Taking him down.
Cattle mutilation.
Oh, no. The cattle mutilation.
Is Malachi Black about to tap out? For the first time in his career, no. He rolls out of it and hits an elbow strike. And now Malachi. Oh, Danielson got caught. Went for the forearm. Malachi kicks him in the ribs. DDT. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Malachi. Malachi Black. Setting him up. Malachi. Running knee. And now Black kicks him. Turns him over. Malachi going for the exclamation point of the Black Mass. It's over.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2. What?
No!
Only 2 men. As of now, only 2 men have ever kicked out of the Black Mass. And
Bryan Danielson showing that incredible amount of heart. He has it. And here he goes. Xander, he has it. He has the lapel lock.
Lapel lock is in on Malachi. I was going to say last time someone kicked out of the Black Mass, Malachi Black suffered his only loss in his career.
You know Malachi Black is really nervous now. He's desperate to finish Bryan Danielson, Xander. Kick to the knee.
And Malachi's got him now. Malachi. Brainbuster.
And you know Malachi's working quickly because he's panicking.
Malachi knows this could be it. Danielson kicks up. Danielson grabs Malachi. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Danielson Malachi counters
This
Malachi
could all
Black.
crumble right now for Malachi Black.
Bag flip off the ropes, ducks the clothesline into another. Danielson could have him.
Maybe the Dragon does have his number, Xander.
And Danielson trying to kick the head in, kicks out the knee. Danielson firing away, knocks Malachi into the ropes. Bryan Danielson sends him up the ropes. Danielson runs into him. There's a shot. Bryan Danielson grabs Malachi and back body drop connects. Bryan Danielson now. Here we go. He's gonna do it, Ray. Danielson going for the Bowie knee strike. What the? Where'd the lights go?
What?
Oh my God. That's
Brody King.
Ray. That's Brody King.
That's Brody King, Xander. Oh my God.
Black Mass! The King of the House of Black has arrived. Brody King gives Malachi the window of opportunity.
And a third Black Mass. He's not going to take any chances.
1, 2, 3. Kings of the Black Throne have arrived to LS11 Universe.
And you can see as Danielson turned around, 2 Black Masses. He took 3 tonight.
Your winner, Malachi Black.
Xander, Malachi Black was in a panic. It looked to be over.
Then he pulled the Hail Mary play. Brody King has arrived to LS11 Universe. Kings of the Black Throne have united.
Malachi Black willing to go further, I suppose, than anyone to ensure he stays undefeated.
So it would seem. But up next, we move to the TNT Championship. This matchup has a lot to it tonight, Rays. Here comes Scorpio Sky to the ring. A few weeks ago, Buddy Matthews continued his open challenge for the TNT Championship, where he was challenged by the debuting Danhausen. After Matthews retained, Scorpio Sky came out and confronted Matthews and he said, "Hey, the only thing I've seen you do is defend that championship against people who don't work here and people who are jokes. When are you going to defend it against someone who is actually from AEW?" Matthews accepted the challenge, and the following week, these two would face off, and it would go to a time limit draw for the first time in LS11 Universe history. And Scorpio Sky claims he had the championship won, and it's hard to argue with him. It's hard to, as much as I'd rather argue with him on it, it's hard to argue when Scorpio Sky, he hit that TKO, and Matthews was limp on the ground, not moving, but the time
as far as
ran
I'm
out.
concerned, he should be champion right now.
Well, he gets his shot tonight. No time limit on this one. This one goes until someone has been pinned or someone has been submitted.
Or count out.
Or disqualified.
Yeah.
Either way, this goes until there's a proper finish to the match rather than a time limit draw. There is going to be no draw tonight, as here comes the AEW TNT champion to the ring. Here comes the best kept secret, Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews shocked the world when he defeated Jon Moxley a few months ago at All Out to become champion. He's been on a roll as the TNT champion since then, taking on all-comers such as Shane Swerve Strickland, Aaron Stevens, Hook, Danhausen, and most recently we saw him take on a powerhouse in Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs is no joke, but Xander, like you said yourself, he should be. I think Scorpio Sky should be champion. Buddy Matthews was limp on the floor. I
can 100% see where Scorpio Sky is coming from. Had there been 3 more seconds on that time limit, he would be champion right now. I'm not denying that. And Buddy Matthews, I think he knows that too. Scorpio Sky had his number that night. That time limit saved him, and Matthews has even acknowledged that time limit very likely did save him. But tonight, no time limit, no problem, has been what Matthews said. He's willing to go to hell and back to keep that TNT championship. He holds it high. Buddy Matthews is here. Buddy Matthews putting the TNT title on the line against Scorpio Sky one last time. Is tonight the night Scorpio Sky gets crowned as the TNT champion? Or is Buddy Matthews going to show the world why they call him Secret No More?
this match looks to be getting underway. Finally, a Scorpio Sky stands in the corner there. The challenger, Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky, the challenger.
I just said that.
Yes, you did.
You just rearranged the words.
Yes, I did. His opponent, though, he is the AEW TNT champion, the best kept secret, Buddy Matthews. Matthews and Sky going one-on-one.
Here we go. The title goes up in the air. Xander.
Buddy Matthews, Scorpio Sky. Here we go. They lock up. Buddy Matthews grabs him into a chin lock. Scorpio Sky immediately now pushing him into the ropes. Sky with Matthews. Off the ropes. Oh, Sky hopped up. Matthews kicked him in the ribs. Buddy Matthews grabs him, pumps him up, and drills him into the mat. There is another thing with that matchup they had a few weeks ago. Buddy Matthews could not, for the life of him, hit that Messiah Slayer knee on Scorpio Sky. That is the move that finished Jon Moxley for Matthews to win that title back at All Out. And as we all know, Jon Moxley is a tough son of a bitch. So if Matthews could hit that Messiah Slayer knee that Scorpio Sky had well scouted last time, I think Matthews might have a chance at retaining. But right now, I think the odds-on favorite for this matchup has to be Scorpio Sky.
Definitely it has to be Xander. Because if it's not, where are you going to say, oh, Buddy Matthews getting that arm drag there coming up. Oh, a big kick to the face of Scorpio Sky.
Matthews getting him back up to his feet. There's an uppercut from Buddy. Buddy Matthews now getting him knocked back. Scorpio Sky throws him in the corner. There's a knee strike into the back from Sky. Kicks him and turns him over now. Scorpio Sky with a kick to the back of Matthews. Picking him up now. Buddy Matthews takes down Scorpio Sky. Matthews picking him up to his feet. Scorpio Sky gets knocked back. Scorpio Sky went for a baseball slide. Matthews out of the way. Buddy Matthews grabs Scorpio. Buddy Matthews with Sky off the turnbuckle. Matthews with Scorpio. Back body drop. Connects. Scorpio Sky now picking him up. There's a slap and a chop. Knocking him back. Scorpio Sky grabs onto Matthews. Puts him in the corner. Matthews gets speared in the corner by Sky. Scorpio Sky now has him down. Scorpio Sky grabs him and pumps him up into a backdrop. They went for a kick. Gets caught now and Buddy Matthews sweeps the leg. Buddy Matthews now turns Scorpio Sky around, rolls him through, covered by Matthews on Sky. 1, 2, no! Scorpio Sky kicks out. And now Matthews gets grabbed by Scorpio. Scorpio Sky into Shining Wizard. Down goes Matthews.
And now Scorpio Sky looking to take Matthews out. Here we go. Throws him into the corner.
Scorpio Sky with Matthews. Picks him up. Matthews finds the counter though. Buddy Matthews grabs Scorpio Sky. Buddy Matthews with Scorpio Sky. Pumps him up. Oh, Scorpio planted himself. Now Matthews has him up for a suplex. Down goes Scorpio Sky. Matthews took him down. Buddy Matthews picking Scorpio Sky back up to his feet. Matthews went for a right hand Scorpio with a knee strike. Scorpio Sky grabs Buddy Matthews. Matthews takes him down. Elbow to the arm. Buddy Matthews has him down. Rolls him through again. Another cover by Matthews. Cover on Sky. Buddy Matthews. 1, 2. No! Close but no cigar for Matthews. Scorpio Sky takes him down. Sky into ground and pound. That's just the frustration there from Scorpio Sky at this point.
Well, I understand that, Xander. I mean, how can you not?
Triangle choke! Triangle choke from Scorpio.
My God.
Scorpio Sky using some of his MMA training to his advantage here. Scorpio Sky getting him up. Drops him. Matthews dropping Sky out of the triangle choke. That's the danger of a triangle choke. It can backfire on you. Kimura lock. Submission to submission here now. Matthews with a Kimura lock. Look at him
The
break
Kimura
the
lock
arm.
is tight, and oh my God.
Scorpio Sky pries himself free, rolls back to his feet. And now Scorpio Sky grabs Matthews. Here we go! TKO!
Oh my God, Xander, are you gonna get it?
This is it! 1, 2, no! Scorpio Sky. Matthews kicked out of that. He kicked out. Sky going for it again. Going for another. No, Matthews planting himself firmly, not letting himself get lifted off the ground. Right hands connecting.
Good job, Matthews.
Matthews now back into the Kimura lock. We're going to break the arm. Trying to break the arm of Scorpio Sky. Matthews retained the title over Orange Cassidy a few weeks ago like this. Scorpio Sky, though, rolls through, gets back to his feet. And now Scorpio Sky, whoa! Ducks the B-trigger. Matthews, caught him! Messiah Slayer!
He hit the Messiah Slayer, Xander. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Scorpio Sky ducked the B-trigger, but that set him up just so perfectly for Buddy to catch his arm on the way down, spin him around, and whack him with the Messiah Slayer right in the nose. Scorpio Sky's claims to the TNT title have been vanquished. I will give credit where it's due. When Scorpio Sky had that TKO, I was 99% convinced we had a new champion. But just like that, Buddy Matthews retains the TNT title. Buddy Matthews keeps that TNT title in his grasp for yet another night. Who's next for Buddy Matthews? We will find out soon. But for tonight, he celebrates that win. A very well-earned victory from Matthews tonight. We still have plenty more coming up tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty more matches coming up ahead. We are in the final parts of the show. We have, I believe we have about 3 matches left. I could be wrong, but I believe we have 3 matches left on the show tonight. As up next, ladies and gentlemen, up next it's going to be Jon Moxley and Chris Jericho meeting one-on-one.
That's right, Xander. Let's see how these two shake out in this one.
This one came about when Jon Moxley got a win in the main event of Dynamite about a month or 2 ago now, and Jericho beat the hell out of him with Floyd the Bat, putting Moxley out for a number of weeks. Jericho said he was done playing games, done dealing with people like Mox. Jericho wants to be the world champion in AEW, wants to go out on his terms and win a world title again, and so he wants to take out the competition, Jon Moxley being his first target. Moxley tonight, though, walking in like a walking weapon, looking to get himself back in world title contention as well. You got to think whoever wins this has the chance. Really, I'd say he's going to be one of the top names in the discussion for who the next number 1 contender is going to be as we head towards Double or Nothing in a few months' time. We don't quite have a date for Double or Nothing set just yet, but AEW Double or Nothing, the season finale for AEW, is coming up very soon. It's only a few months away at this point. The biggest show of the year for AEW.
And it is, Xander, and the lone fist of Moxley.
And that fist used for a big steaming bowl of foreshadowing. Jon Moxley makes his way to the ring. He's going to be taking on Chris Jericho.
Jericho looking arguably the 2 biggest names in AEW other than CM Punk. Jericho and Moxley. Jericho, a world-renowned talent.
Jericho's had an incredible 30-year career at this point. Jericho making his way to the ring. Jericho leads the Inner Circle, who have had their run-ins with Moxley over the last few weeks. Moxley has fought his way through the Inner Circle. With a paradigm shift, he beat Jake Hager, and then himself and Eddie Kingston beat the team of Santana and Ortiz. Are we seeing cracks forming in the Inner Circle because of Moxley? Who knows? But tonight, Jericho walks in alone to battle Jon Moxley. Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley. Like I said, this matchup really feels like it's going to tell us who one of the next potential contenders for the AEW World title is going to be. So Chris Jericho makes his way to the ring.
This match, here we go. Moxley, Jericho. The bell rings. Let's go.
Here we go. Jericho goes for a forearm. Moxley caught him, and Moxley immediately into a bulldog with Jericho. Moxley kicks him in the ribs now. Moxley takes him down with another kick. Moxley picking Jericho back up to his feet. Jon Moxley with another punch. Jericho goes down as Moxley has him down. Jon Moxley gets kicked in the ribs. Jericho with a chop. Chris Jericho fires back. Moxley with another chop. And now Jericho throws Moxley into the corner. Jon Moxley gets caught with a clothesline. Jericho coming off the ropes. Jericho bulldog to Moxley. And now Jericho getting Mox back up to his feet. Chris Jericho claps the ears of Moxley. And again, Jericho now with Moxley. Throwing him off the ropes. Jericho ducks him. Jericho hops over him. And Chris Jericho went for an elbow strike. Moxley caught him. Moxley knee strike to Jericho. Chris Jericho has Moxley has Jericho down. Moxley kicks him in the ribs. Down goes Jericho. Moxley now picking Jericho back up to his feet. Chris Jericho grabbed by Moxley. And Jon Moxley throws him off the ropes. Moxley goes for an elbow. Jericho right hand connects and a chop. Jericho firing away. Moxley catches him. Moxley with Jericho goes for a neck breaker. Moxley counters. Gets caught. Jericho. Moxley gets hit. Neck breaker from Jericho. And now Chris Jericho picking Moxley back up to his feet. Jericho right hand to Moxley. Puts him in the ropes down. Jericho with Moxley in the ropes. Jericho takes him down. Chris Jericho slingshots him into the bottom rope.
And just totally ate Moxley's neck on that. And now Jericho
with a chop. Moxley with a clothesline. Moxley taking down Jericho. And Moxley takes out the arm of Chris Jericho. Jon Moxley has Jericho down. Moxley getting Jericho back up to his feet. And Moxley scoops him up and slams him into the mat. Jericho now getting punched in the face by Mox. Into a cover. Jericho covered by Moxley. One, no. Moxley unable to put him down there. Jericho's down. Moxley punched in the ribs by Jericho. And now Jericho grabs Moxley and Jericho throws him off the ropes. Jericho, they run into one another. Jericho tries to grab him right hand to Mox. Jericho gets grabbed. Moxley headlock driver takes him down. There's a kick to the ribs. Now Moxley's got him down. Moxley picking Jericho back up again. Jericho gets caught with a forearm. Moxley with another jab and went for a chop. Jericho catches him. Jericho, no. Moxley answers back, kicks him in the ribs. Jericho gets caught. Arm drag from Jericho to Mox.
Jericho now punches Moxley down. Jericho, a drop kick to the back by the Le Champion.
And now Jericho getting him back up. Jericho with a chop. And again, no. Moxley counters. Moxley grabs him. Knee into the back. Chris Jericho has him down. Jericho has Moxley working over his neck now. Moxley taking out the neck of Jericho. Jericho goes down. Moxley grabs the arm. Snaps the arm of Jericho.
Jericho since coming to AEW with Moxley landing that big standing elbow drop has more than cemented his legacy as one of the greatest to ever do it in the world of professional wrestling. Moxley gets picked up by Jericho, and there's that a code breaker.
Code breaker. Rope break for Moxley.
And Jericho has more than made his legacy known here. Jericho, that 30 years experience coming into play.
And now Moxley grabs Jericho, and Moxley suplexes Jericho. Jon Moxley getting fired up now. Moxley kicks him in the ribs. Mox picks up Jericho, and Jon Moxley forearm strike into another. And now Moxley off the ropes, turn off the corner, into a corner with a forearm to Jericho, into a bulldog, wipes him out. Jericho, this man at 51 years old, just kipped up. Hits a forearm strike, shoulder block to Moxley. Jericho now. Moxley catches him, throws him over the top. Jericho going up to the top rope now, and Chris Jericho coming off the top. Double axe handle to Moxley. And now Jericho has Moxley down. Jericho, no. Moxley counters. Moxley, arm drag to Jericho. Jericho has gotten caught by Moxley now, and now Moxley has Jericho. Moxley firing away. Moxley has Jericho. Jericho elbows him in the ribs. And now Jericho. Right hand to Moxley. Knocks him into the ropes. And Jericho with Moxley. Up the ropes, Jericho. Arm drag. Kicks him in the ribs now. And Jericho picking Moxley up to his feet with a chop. Jericho chopping him again. And again, Moxley answers back. And now Moxley grabs Jericho. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Jericho. Caught by Moxley, who grabs him now. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Forearm strike. Now Jericho with a kick to the ribs. And now Jericho grabs him. Small package from Jericho. Cover on Moxley. 1, 2. No! Moxley kicks out.
Moxley almost got by Jericho there. Oh.
Moxley now gets Jericho up, and Moxley powerbomb into a bridge. 1, 2, no. Moxley calling Jericho up to his feet. Jon Moxley. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Paradigm shift. 1, 2, 3. Jon Moxley gets the win.
Moxley secures a win here at Full Gear, propelling his momentum forward, I will believe, Xander. And and I think it's safe to say he's back on track after he lost the title to Buddy Matthews.
Absolutely. Jon Moxley seems like he's right on track to head back towards that world championship scene. Jon Moxley gets the win over Jericho.
What is in his future? What will happen to Jon Moxley?
Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, up next, I've been told management has found another tag team on very short notice. They were able to get another tag team into the building in time for this matchup. So the AEW tag team titles are on the line. Up next, Cody and Dustin Rhodes are going to defend against, well, we don't know.
Well, we were told we had a new team, but no one's out here. That's FTR in the ring. Yeah. Find all the new teams you want. Look, we're the best tag team on God's green earth. We deserve this title shot. We ain't leaving this ring until Cody and Dustin get their second-gen daddy's boys' asses out here and give us that title match. Well, I've made the challenge. They're not leaving the ring until the champions get out here. And here they come. Cody and Dustin, the AEW Tag Team Champions. They appear to be accepting the challenge. It seems they want FTR to get out of the ring just as bad as the rest of us do. So the Rhodes brothers making their way to the ring, the Tag Team Champions. We thought we had a new team, but I guess they got taken out too. Well, here are the champions. Spears! Allin, I have FTR, member of the Pinnacle. Spears, the chairman, jumping Dustin with that chair, wiping him out before the match can even start. But now back in the ring, that's Wardlow. The muscle of the team, powerbomb to Cody. Wardlow already lost to Keith Lee earlier in the night. Now he's taking that out on Cody before this matchup can start. This isn't the first time we've seen the Pinnacle do this to win a title match. And the referees are just allowing this because the bell hasn't even rung. And the match has started. FTR capitalizing. They got Cody for Big Rig. This matchup shouldn't have even started. 1, 2. They've stolen the titles. They just stole the tag titles. We were told there was going to be any team other than them challenging tonight after what they did. And they just stole the tag titles. The Pinnacle handing FTR the tag titles tonight. Cody and Dustin taken out before the match could even start. Can't believe I'm saying this. Your winners and the new AEW Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. FTR of the Pinnacle stealing the titles tonight. We got more coming up. The world title, Allin versus MJF up next. Damn it, I can't believe this just happened. There better be repercussions on Tuesday for this one.
The world title match, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of the pillars are about to engage in a match for the world title.
Here comes the challenger.
Darby Allin. Darby Allin has won this right won the right to face MJF, and then MJF being the greatest wrestler in the world right now, the AEW World Champion.
Sharon, can I get an ibuprofen for this matchup, please?
Sharon, don't do that! I pay Sharon. I signed the check for
What
Sharon.
are you talking about? My name's on the top of the contract. Anyway.
My name's on the checks.
Darby Allin. Whoever put you in charge of finances here was an idiot. Darby Allin.
You did.
Shit. Darby Allin making his way to the ring. Darby Allin got to this matchup tonight by winning a triple threat matchup against Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley.
That put him on the track here, Xander, on facing one of the best, fastest rising stars right now. And I don't think he stands a chance of being Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Well, Darby, it has been a strange road for him on the way here. He's made unlikely allies with Keith Lee. His mentor Sting was taken out by the Pinnacle. And now tonight, it's finally time for Darby to get his hands on the AEW World Champion. MJF making his way to the ring. He has been AEW World Champion since Revolution.
That he has, Xander, and he beat Bryan Danielson for that championship, Xander. If you remember, in a hell of a contest, Maxwell Jacob Friedman cut him off to become our first AEW World Champion. Since then, he's beaten guys like Hangman Adam Page and Keith Lee, and now he walks into this match, MJF versus Darby Allin.
MJF, the first AEW World Champion in LS11 Universe, has been champion since Episode 6, which was Revolution. And now tonight, he looks to take out, as he calls him, the emo mime on a skateboard Darby. The AEW World Championship is on the line.
Here we go. Darby, our challenger, Darby Allin.
And his opponent tonight, from Long Island, New York, he is the AEW World Champion, the leader of the Pinnacle, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. MJF hands over the world title. This is it, the meeting between Darby Allin and MJF. The matchup we've been waiting for a long time for.
Two of the four pillars are about to go to war for the AEW World Championship. Darby Allin, MJF. And here we go.
It's on. Darby now locks up with MJF. Darby grabs him into a wrist lock. He's got Max. Darby grabs the arm, spins it around. Pulls that wrist lock behind Maxwell's back. MJF trying to fight free, but Darby pushes him away. Darby Allin now, right hook. MJF gets him in the ribs though. And now MJF grabs Darby, throws him into the corner. MJF knocks him off the turnbuckle.
MJF takes the arm of Darby Allin. Oh, the emo kill on a skateboard, getting his arm stretched out by the world champion.
MJF taking out the arm, trying to soften up Darby for Salt of the Earth early on here. It's a good strategy. Darby with a Blue Thunder Bomb.
Like it or not, Darby, the loss you suffer tonight, no matter how much My Chemical Romance you listen to, it won't cover up the pain.
Projecting, are we? Darby went for a close on. MJF kicks up, kicks him in the ribs, kicked in the face. MJF sweeps the leg. MJF was moving 1,000,000 miles a minute there. And now MJF winding him up. MJF. Oh, Darby catches him. Darby, rakes Maxwell's face across the ropes. Springboard. Crossbody. from Darby. And now Darby coming off the ropes. Darby Allin off the ropes. Grabs onto him. MJF rolls through, and MJF drop toe hold takes down Darby. MJF now right hand turns him around, and MJF takes him down.
MJF looking like the athlete he's always meant to be. And now twerking the arm of Darby Allin.
Pulling back the arm. Darby is in trouble. MJF pulling back on the arm. Darby now getting back to his feet. Darby Allin punch to the gut of MJF, knocking him back now, and Darby went for a double chop. MJF punched him in the face. MJF now knocks back Darby, kicks him in the ribs, does Darby. Darby Allin now jabbing MJF. Darby Allin firing away again. MJF kicks him in the ribs. MJF has been on a roll in AEW. He's undefeated in every kind of matchup, tag matches and singles. He's defended that title against all comers, including, but not limited to, Bryan Danielson, Keith Lee, Jungle Boy, Sting, and Hangman Adam Page in the past. Darby rolls through. Darby slaps MJF down. MJF hits him in the knee. There's a chop. MJF goes for another kick. Darby counters. Darby grabs him. Darby Allin up to the middle rope. Darby. Oh, an octopus stretching the ropes on MJF. Using the referee's 5 count to its full advantage. And now Darby going up to the top rope, but MJF with a punch. And again, no Darby countered. Darby Allin. Clothesline off the top rope to MJF.
That clothesline connects Xander. And now Maxwell Jacob Freeman needs to stand up there. Oh, come on, Maxwell.
Darby's got the arm. Darby with the arm of MJF. Taking him into the corner. Darby off the ropes into an arm drag off the ropes to MJF. And now Darby with an elbow. No, MJF out of the way. And now MJF has him. MJF with an uppercut. MJF has been making Darby's life hell for weeks now since Darby became number one contender.
Please, Max didn't need to do that. Darby's already making himself hell.
Corkscrew over the top from MJF. A huge dive to the outside from the champion. And now MJF firing away on the challenger tonight. Face first off the ring apron goes Darby. And now MJF gets him up. MJF. No, Darby kicks up the knee. And Darby Allin grabbing MJF. And into the steps goes the champion. MJF getting picked back up to his feet. Now Darby with a spinning wheel kick. Darby grabs MJF and a DDT on the outside. 6 count now. Darby grabs MJF from behind. Darby Allin has MJF. 7 count. Throws him back into the ring. And now Darby going up to the top rope. Darby Allin is up top. Darby.
Come on, Maxwell.
Calling him up to his feet now. Darby looking for... What's he thinking here? Darby. A crossbody to the champion into a cover. Darby. 1, 2. No. MJF kicks out. Darby with a kick to the back. The champion now powering back to his feet. MJF grabs hold of him. MJF has Darby now, and MJF with Darby. Puts him into the ropes now. MJF has him. MJF puts him through the ropes. MJF looking for Heat Seeker. And now MJF looking for that salt of the earth. MJF kicks him in the ribs instead. This is how he beat Kenny Omega.
Yes, it is, Xander.
The pump handle slam.
Come on.
1, 2. Darby kicked out.
And Maxwell's freaking out here.
Darby somehow kicked out. MJF went for a headbutt, and Darby hits him with an uppercut. Darby with a right hand to the back now, and Darby fires away and knocks MJF into the ropes. Darby
throws him to the outside.
Darby, he knows the end is near. Cannonball.
The cannonball connects, and these fans are going crazy.
Darby Allin.
No.
Claps the ears of MJF.
No.
Throws him back into the ring.
No.
Darby has him down. Darby telling him to get up to his feet. MJF staggering back to his feet. Darby into a Razor's
No.
Edge. Darby takes down MJF now, and Darby
No.
to the top.
No.
This is it. Darby coffin drop. Cover.
No.
1,
No!
2, 3.
Damn it!
We have a new AEW champion.
What happened?
For the first time in LS11 Universe, MJF has been defeated.
Come on, man.
Darby Allin just won the AEW World Championship from MJF. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight and new AEW World Champion, Darby Allin. Darby holding the AEW title close to himself. He has finally achieved it. Darby Allin is AEW champion. That's going to do it tonight for Full Gear. Thank you all so much for watching our third AEW pay-per-view. Until next time, I've been Xander.
I've been Ray.
And that was Universe.